What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Hey, this is 7 minutes long, so we're gonna put two together and everything, man. August 1st, man, my album dropping. My album is dropping. I got it up on this joint right here. Oh, we gotta play this one, man. Since it's a shorty, man. It was like, we ain't come here to listen to your music. That's the comment section. Take your tail somewhere else. If you ain't gonna get it on, take your dead ass home. I was trying not to cuss, but it ain't come out right. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. This is called I Pray, man. Let's check it out.
See, I don't pray for what you think I would. Not for money, not for cars, not even for my own hood.
I pray for all the kids out here.
I just close my eyes.
And I pray for all the parents.
Pray.
Yeah.
I pray that Sunday don't stay the most fake day of the week. That we live what we preach when we rise to our feet. I pray one day we don't see color in the face. Only one race, one love, the human race. I pray for peace, not power. For unity that don't fold in the dark hour. I pray for the child with no voice, no meal. That one day he eats and knows how love feels. I pray success finds the ones that grind quiet. Who didn't sell a soul just to go viral. I pray we remember his grace when we fall. That God still answers when we don't call. I pray for you, yeah. You're scrolling on your phone, feeling broken, feeling left all alone. I pray your health stays strong, your path stays clear, and blessings fall on you like tears. But I want you to know that's what I don't say in these lines. I never pray for money, and I never pray for myself. I never even pray for the ones closest to me. Not cause I don't love them, but because good love don't bend. It believes faithfully. Just some things I pray for. I pray for the mothers with tears in their eyes, holding it down but dying inside. I pray for the father who left too soon and the child he made trying to fill that room. I pray for the teacher who's spinning their own, trying to give hope cause the system is blown. I pray for the ones who got talent but no light, for the ones that write verses just to make it through the night. I pray we break generational chains, stop passing down drama like it's part of our name. I pray our hearts don't stay numb from the pain, and one day we dance in the middle of the rain. I pray for the silence behind fake smiles, for the strong ones breaking after holding it a while. I pray for the ones that feel too far gone, that God still reaching when the devil gets strong. I pray for the kids locked up in the system, no love, no hugs, just the world that miss them. And I pray for the soldier with scars on his mind, he made it back home but left peace behind. I pray for the ones who scream but ain't heard, who feel invisible when they speak a word. I pray you feel seen, I pray you feel true. I pray that these words can help you. But what I mostly pray for is you.
I remember that nylon guitar, I bought that like 3 or 4 years ago, man. It's a plug-in pack. And I think that was the first time I ever used it. And it was like $250. I'm just using the daggone thing. I've been investing into this music and all this stuff that I do for so long. And I'm letting y'all know now, Uncle Mike feel great. I feel good. And I'm letting y'all know God is about to bless me because I'm going to do the right thing, man. I'm just letting y'all know I'm going to do the right thing, man. Hey, Beyonce panics. Whatever. And Nicki Minaj. We're going to do the Beyonce one first. Or should we do the oh man, I don't know which one to do first. We're gonna do this one first since it's already up there. But I didn't know that I forgot all about the Nicki Minaj thing, man. Nicki been jumping on Jay-Z and them. So I gotta get into that. So I'm gonna say that to the end. So check this out, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. thank all my subscribers. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Uncle Mike is trying to take everything to a whole nother level. Let's check it out.
At the Super Bowl 2025, the world watched as Jay-Z arrived, his two daughters, Blue Ivy and Rumi, by his side, beaming under the stadium lights. It was a familiar sight, a testament to the powerful family dynasty. But as cameras flashed and headlines celebrated, one glaring question loomed. Where was Sir Carter? Their only son, born in 2017, has remained an almost phantom presence, sparking a relentless internet frenzy. For years, many didn't even know Beyoncé and Jay-Z had a son, while Blue Ivy has been a public figure since birth, performing on stages and gracing red carpets. Sir, on the other hand, has been deliberately shielded, his life meticulously kept out of the media's hungry gaze. But why? The truth, as it's slowly being exposed, is far more complex and shocking than anyone initially believed. The first whispers of a deeper reason for Sir's extraordinary privacy began with Beyoncé herself. She'd revealed in hushed interviews that both Sir and his twin sister, Rumi, had faced serious health challenges as infants. Specifically, Sir's heart actually stopped multiple times in the womb, forcing doctors to perform an emergency C-section. This harrowing start to life, Beyoncé explained, was the initial driving force behind their fiercely protective stance. They simply wanted to shield their vulnerable child from the harsh glare of constant public scrutiny, ensuring his delicate early years were spent in peace and quiet, far from the prying eyes of the world. Yet as years passed, and Blue Ivy and Rumi began making more frequent, high-profile appearances, the narrative around Sir's absence evolved. Tina Knowles, Beyoncé's mother, offered a different perspective, painting a picture of a naturally private and profoundly intelligent child. She described Sir as very quiet, an introverted kind of kid, more fascinated by number stuff than the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. He wasn't, she insisted, into the noise and commotion that Rumi, with her lively stage presence and beaming smiles, seemed to effortlessly embrace. Beyoncé herself echoed this, emphasizing her respect for each of her children's distinct personalities, suggesting they simply didn't push Sir into the spotlight because he didn't want it. But that wasn't the whole story. Then just weeks ago, the carefully constructed facade surrounding Sir Carter shattered. A shocking new clip of him surfaced online, sending the internet into an absolute meltdown. This rare glimpse of the most low-key Carter kid sparked immediate panic and wild speculation about his well-being. What was Beyoncé hiding behind closed doors? The timing couldn't have been worse for the Carter empire, with whispers that Beyoncé's PR squad was in full-blown crisis mode, scrambling to clean up the mess. Reports from those who claimed to have seen the video described Sir moving in an unusual way, a detail that instantly ignited old, dark rumors. Had this clip finally confirmed the whispers that have been floating around for years about his health? The most persistent and unsettling theory that took hold was that Sir might be living with a neurodevelopmental condition, possibly autism. Online chatter exploded, with some even cruelly accusing Jay-Z and Beyoncé of being ashamed of him. This was a brutal accusation, and honestly, a deeply unfair thing to say about any parent. No one knew who dared to leak the footage, especially given Beyoncé's notoriously tight inner circle. Someone's head was certainly rolling. But here's where things got truly wild. Serious buzz began circulating that the leak might not have been a mistake at all. Insiders whispered that someone inside Beyoncé's camp might have leaked that video on purpose, causing straight-up chaos and prompting an alleged full-blown crisis for Queen Bee. The stark contrast between Sir's invisibility and his sister's growing public persona started feeling deliberate, almost like a calculated move. While Blue Ivy now confidently commands stages and Rumi makes adorable cameos, Sir remained conspicuously absent. This glaring difference fueled another fascinating theory, a pattern observed across Hollywood where celebrity sons are often shielded from the public, while daughters are frequently showcased, seemingly as an extension of their parents' brands. Think of the Kardashians, parading their daughters across social media while their sons remain practically unseen. Was it a form of protection, or was it a strategic manipulation of fame, using their daughters for publicity when convenient, only for their sons to disappear when headlines risked getting messy? The questions kept flying. Beyoncé's own mother, Miss Tina Knowles, even attempted to calm the storm, insisting Sir was simply a naturally private child who didn't care for the spotlight. She described him as super smart, especially with numbers, a chill, laid-back kid who preferred to vibe on his own, away from the flashing lights. But the internet wasn't buying it. Her comments, rather than quelling the rumors, only made people more suspicious, reinforcing the belief that something major was being hidden.
I gotta say something, man. Dude, I just gotta say this. The thing that tripped me out is you can look at what little bit of pictures or videos you've seen of the boy when the mother says, oh, he's all into numbers. He too young to be, what he doing, algebra or something? You're talking like the boy doing algebra. Now you really need to show what he doing. He's in the numbers like 1 + 1, 2 + 2. I think all the kids are, what kind of answer is that? You can look at him and tell that he into anything anybody is into. Oh my God, man, that burnt me up. He's in the numbers. What was he, accountant or some shit? I mean,
she described him as super smart, especially with numbers, a chill, laid-back kid who preferred to vibe on his own, away from the flashing lights. But the internet wasn't buying it. Her comments, rather than quelling the rumors, only made people more suspicious, reinforcing the belief that something major was being hidden. Fans started digging relentlessly, claiming Beyoncé's team had gone back and deleted or blurred out old clips where Sir might have appeared. The media's silence on the more explosive theories surrounding him only added fuel to the fire, leading to speculation of behind-the-scenes pressure to keep things quiet. In the wake of the leaked video, the family's already ironclad social media became even tighter. Posts were limited, comments wiped, and certain hashtags shadow banned, a clear sign, according to fans, that they were trying to suppress something.
Damn, you can shadow ban
even
a
as they
hashtag?
tightened their grip, so-called insiders briefly popped up online, claiming the Carter family had been quietly working with medical and PR specialists for years to help Sir adjust privately away from the madness of fame. These posts vanished almost as quickly as they appeared, further convincing the internet that the claims held a chilling truth. Some now believe Beyoncé had been slowly preparing for a public introduction of Sir, but on her own terms, through subtle visuals in Cowboy Carter and quiet shout-outs. But this leak, this public detonation, might have just blown that careful plan out the window. Now, the world looks back at Beyoncé's past words with fresh eyes. In an old interview, she spoke about her daughters needing to see themselves as CEOs with no ceiling. But when she spoke of Sir, her tone shifted. I hope to teach my son not to fall victim to what the internet says he should be or how he should love, she said. I want to create better representations for him, so he is allowed to reach his full potential as a man, and to teach him that the real magic he possesses in the world is the power to affirm his own existence. This quote, once simply powerful, now feels loaded. Many believe it was Beyoncé's subtle, heartbreaking way of addressing Sir's differences without ever spelling them out. At this point, the mystery around Sir Carter has reached a fever pitch, transforming the unseen Carter kid into the name everyone can't stop talking about. Whether people believe it's about health, privacy, or something far more scandalous, the pressure on Beyoncé and Jay-Z to finally break their silence is immense. Will they do what they always do, stay quiet and let the buzz fade away, or will they finally address the swirling theories head-on? What do you think they should do next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this situation is way bigger than just one leaked video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest tea on your favorite celebs. And trust, there's more where this came from. Tap that next video you see on your screen to keep the drama going, because Hollywood never sleeps, and the scandals just keep coming.
There's another one, man. Let me see something real quick. I should just go ahead and click on this. Wait a minute. I don't know, man. It's hard. You got to look at this stuff, right? You got to look at it because is this Photoshop? They just found a kid that looked like him. The real reason you never see Beyonce and Jay-Z's son, Sir. Let's peep this out a little bit, man. I've been trying my best to figure out. I think it's a shame, man. If something is wrong with you should show the world. This is what God blessed me with. Ain't no big deal. But if you hiding that kid because there's something wrong with him, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. Let's check this out, man.
Welcome back to our channel. While the Philadelphia Eagles may have secured victory at Super Bowl LAFC in 2025, it was a surprise appearance by Jay-Z and his daughters, Blue Ivy and Rumi Carter, that truly stole the spotlight. In various social media clips, fans caught glimpses of the trio entering the Kaiser's Superdome in New Orleans just before kickoff. Their arrival created a buzz, with spectators enamored by the adorable moment. Blue Ivy, as usual, exuded confidence and poise, effortlessly pulling off a chic look with her Styriaco leopard print bag. However, it was her younger sister Rumi who captured even more hearts. Waving enthusiastically at the crowd and mimicking a bird-like gesture, Rumi's joy and animated spirit became one of the most talked-about moments of the event. Despite the excitement surrounding the Carter family's rare public outing, one notable absence did not go unnoticed. Sir Carter, Rumi's twin brother, and of course, their mother, Beyoncé. Fans quickly took to social media to speculate about Sir's whereabouts and his general lack of public appearances compared to his sisters. Where is Sir Carter? I always see the girls but never him. Weird, one curious user posted on X/Twitter. Another added, y'all keep asking, where's Sir Carter? I'm telling y'all, he's bad as hell, and that's why we don't see him. Some users even began theorizing about deeper reasons behind Sir's limited public presence. Where is Sir Carter? I want to see him too. They always take the girls out, another fan questioned. Over on TikTok, the same conversations unfolded in the comments section of a video posted on the NFL's official page. Like, we never see Sir Carter, one user observed. Sir is never outside, another commented, while someone else offered an explanation. I think Sir is on the spectrum. The few times we did see him, something seemed different. Another user speculated, they say he doesn't like crowds and attention, that's why. While curiosity about Sir Carter is understandable, the reality is that it's entirely up to Jay-Z and Beyoncé to decide how much they share about their son. Their approach to parenting has always leaned toward privacy, especially given the intense scrutiny Blue Ivy faced in her early years. It's possible that by keeping Sir out of the public eye for now, they hope to shield him from similar attention and allow him to grow up without unnecessary pressure or speculation. Ultimately, if and when Jay and Bey choose to give fans more glimpses of Sir, that decision remains theirs alone. Until then, we can respect their choice and continue to enjoy the rare moments they do share of their beautiful family.
I'm hoping that they not hiding this little boy because of he's different. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna leave that at that. Let's get back to this right here. Hey, Nicki Minaj. I have missed this whole thing. Nicki been throwing shots. Now, you know, Nicki had a lot to do with Lil Wayne and was signed to his label and they did music and stuff together. So you got Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj kind of, I don't know if they did on the same record label or they worked together or did some things together. And they're a little salty at your boy Jay-Z. We know Drake is pissed off at him. I know that much. Anyway, y'all hit that. Hey, let's check this out. Let's just check this out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that
today,
bell.
And it's definitely one for the history books. Nicki Minaj is back in the spotlight, and this time she's coming for none other than Jay-Z. That's right, the queen of rap has accused Jay-Z of owing her a mind-blowing $200 million. So, how did we get here? What exactly is going on between these two? Stick around, because we're breaking it all down in detail. So, here's the deal. Nicki Minaj recently took to Twitter, now known as X, and in a series of tweets, she claimed that Jay-Z owes her anywhere between $100 million and $200 million. I know. Sounds crazy, but Nicki isn't backing down from her statements. In one tweet, she wrote, "Jay-Z, call me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. And if that wasn't enough, she followed up by saying anyone who still calls him a hoe will be dealt with by God for their blasphemy. Now, that is a serious accusation, but the drama doesn't stop there. Nicki didn't just put out these cryptic tweets and leave it at that. Oh no, she made it crystal clear that she felt shortchanged by Jay-Z, particularly over the sale of Tidal, the streaming platform he launched in 2015. For those who may not know, Jay-Z's Tidal was supposed to be a revolutionary platform, one where artists would have more control and a bigger cut of the profits. It seemed like a huge win for artists, with big names like J. Cole, Rihanna, and yes, Nicki Minaj, becoming involved with equity in the company. Now, here's where things get interesting. In 2021, Jay-Z sold Tidal to Jack Dorsey's Square for around $300 million. Nika says she was left with a payout of just $1 million. Can you imagine that? After all the years of being involved in Tidal and helping to promote it, she gets $1 million while Jay-Z walks away with hundreds of millions. According to Nicki, that's not just unfair, it's wrong, okay? And she's demanding what she feels she's owed. It's not the first time. Nicki has spoken out about Tidal and her dissatisfaction with the deal. Last year, she reposted fans' complaints about her deal with Jay-Z's company. Fans were voicing their frustrations, saying that Jay-Z should have paid Nicki Minaj her fair share of the Tidal profits. Nicki, in turn, liked and quoted the post with just an emoji, which many fans took as confirmation that she, too, felt the same way. And it didn't end there. Nicki has also made it clear that she plans to do something positive if she ever sees this money. She mentioned in her tweets that she wants to use some of the money Jay-Z allegedly owes her to send her fans to college. She specifically mentioned using her Student of the Game charity to help pay for the education and student loans of her diehard supporters, her Barbs. It's a pretty noble cause considering that Nicki has often spoken about the importance of education and giving back to her community. But of course, the underlying issue is that she still feels Jay-Z hasn't done right by her now. For those of you wondering, why now? Why is Nicki coming after Jay-Z at this moment? Well, there's actually a bigger picture here. Nicki's frustration with Jay-Z seems to stem from more than just Tidal. Recently, Nicki Minaj has been very vocal on social media about a variety of topics, including Jay-Z's role in hip-hop and his business dealings. She's gone as far as to say that Jay-Z has ruined hip-hop, football, basketball, and even social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter. She's essentially calling out Jay-Z for his influence on the culture and the way he's handled business and the way that business has affected artists like her in one of her tweets. She wrote, "Dear Jay-Z, you ruined hip-hop. You ruined football. You ruined basketball. You ruined touring. You ruined Instagram. You ruined Twitter. The jig is up." Now, that's a lot of heavy accusations in one sentence, don't you think? It seems like Nicki feels that Jay-Z, with all his power and influence, has impacted the culture negatively. And while these are obviously very personal feelings she has towards Jay-Z, it also sheds light on the way many artists have felt in the wake of the Tidal sale. She's definitely not the only one who's expressed frustrations with how artists are treated in the industry. Let's talk about the political angle for a moment because Nicki didn't stop there. She's been quite outspoken on her views about Jay-Z's political involvement as well. Specifically, Nicki has been questioning why Jay-Z hasn't used his platform to support Black causes in the same way that other celebrities have. For example, she pointed out that Jay-Z didn't publicly campaign for Kamala Harris when she was running for vice president. She asked why Jay-Z didn't step up when President Obama made his famous speech about the state of Black men in America. Nicki seemed to feel that Jay-Z's political silence during those moments was a missed opportunity for him to make a stand for the Black community. But let's be clear. Here, Nicki isn't just criticizing Jay-Z in an isolated vacuum. She's also drawing attention to the fact that many artists, particularly Black artists, feel like they've been left behind by the very people who should be their allies. She's calling out Jay-Z for being too silent, too passive when it comes to advocating for the community that helped build his empire. These aren't just accusations. They're reflections of larger systemic issues that artists like Nicki, who've worked their way to the top, face on a daily basis. And the story doesn't stop at Jay-Z. Nicki has been very vocal about the industry and the way artists are treated. She's used her platform to address the systemic issues within the music industry, pointing out how artists, especially women, are often underpaid and mistreated. Nicki has been very public about feeling like she's been sidelined at times. And this situation with Jay-Z seems to be the culmination of her frustration with not only him, but the way the industry works as a whole. Now, let's talk about the media side of things. Nicki has expressed frustration that her claims aren't getting the coverage they deserve. She's made it clear that she feels media outlets are biased and aren't willing to dive into the full story. Nicki claims that the blogs and online creators are too eager to tear her down but won't cover her side of the story. When it comes to the back and forth with Jay-Z, it's an interesting dynamic because Nicki is no stranger to controversy. But this time, she feels like the media isn't being fair or even-handed when it comes to her accusations. And on the flip side, some fans and critics are questioning why Nicki is airing all of this publicly. Why go to Twitter, of all places, to settle what seems to be a legal and financial dispute? It's a valid question. If someone owed me $200 million, I'd be taking them to court, not airing it out on social media for the world to see. But Nicki seems to feel that this is the only way to get attention and possibly the justice she feels she deserves. Whether this approach will work or not remains to be seen. So where do we go from here? Well, this isn't going to blow over any time. Soon, Nicki Minaj is one of the most powerful voices in hip-hop, and when she speaks, people listen. Whether you agree with her or not, it's clear that Nicki is frustrated with how things have gone down with Jay-Z, and she's not backing down. She's calling him out on a grand scale, and with the stakes as high as they are, we could see more twists in this story as it develops. In the end, this whole situation has sparked a much larger conversation about the treatment of artists. The role of power in the music industry and the responsibilities of influential figures like Jay-Z. It's not just about the $200 million. It's about the way artists are often left fighting for their fair share, even after all they've done for the culture. So what do you think? Do you think Jay-Z owes Nicki? Or is she just playing the game? We want to know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on this saga. As always,
Faith
thanks for
Evans.
watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
It sure is funny how, dude, number one, music, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, don't nobody want to believe this part, but this is the facts. Music doesn't sell. There's no money in music. Master P said that. A lot of people said that years ago, right? There's no music in money. I mean, there's no money in music. So they doing different ventures. Nicki Minaj is probably somebody that can make money by doing concerts because all them little girls want to see her and try to be like her, which gonna bring all the boys to the concert. Yeah. So I say all that to say this, man. Jay-Z is talking these people, Puffy too, is talking these people into investing the money into some ideas because they the leaders. And then they taking advantage of them, man. That's what I think. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Hey, y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.